For my lab 2 exercise 1, I decided just to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to put into my list to check out, and go down here to our swapping. I have checked to make sure that the numbers that I want to swap are within the parameters of the size, to make sure we're not trying to swap any nodes that don't exist. I used the getNode function to assign the nodes. Just since I was using it frequently, I decided to make its own method here, which just loops through to get the proper nth node. I then also check to see if the nodes are identical, in which I save processing power by just returning and saying that the nodes are identical. I then get the values of what would be next, and now depending on where it's located, if it's the head, tail, or somewhere in the middle, I set the next and the one previous to set it to going to the node 2 next for this one, and for this one node 1, so both things have been handled there. So now if I run the program, we will see here, as my main set, it prints out before swap and then after swap. So before it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like it's supposed to, and then I swapped 1 and 5, so now it's 5, 2, 4, 3, 4, 1, 6 as opposed to there. And you can see here the address for 5 is now 1. So we didn't just swap the value, we completely swapped the node. And now for my doubly linked list. Here for the doubly linked list where we had to merge two lists, I just had it with strings 1, 2, 3, 4 in list L, and then list M's 5, 6, 7, 8 just for convenience purposes. Made the lists, and then here in my methods here, I just created a size here after importing the two lists, and then used a for loop to add the first of M to the end of L, and then I just remove M for whatever the size of M is. And then again have the generic print list, which just goes through printing all the stuff that I had in both of mine. So I'll just run this here to show. So first it prints off contents of list 1, L, 1, 2, 3, 4, contents of list M, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the new content of the combined list, as you can see, that M here has been put at the back of L, so the two lists there have been combined. That is pretty much everything that I really had to consider here for the code, I believe. I'm not going to go over any of the stuff above that we just got from the textbook, the basic singly linked list and doubly linked list kind of classes. So there we are.